When it comes to criminal justice, decades of research has shown that African Americans are punished more harshly than whites. The most recent data from the Justice Department shows this racial disparity is growing when it comes to teenagers. Black children are 5 times more likely than white kids to be locked up. Brooke Feldman is a young woman with a unique perspective of what she calls the white privilege of the justice system. This is her story in her own words.
My life has been made up of many second chances, and I can't even imagine where I would be without those second chances. My name is Brooke Feldman. I am a 37-year-old person in recovery. Growing up here, I had, I think on the outside what might have looked like a normal childhood, but I grew up without my biological mother. I didn't see her since the age of 4. My mom struggled with addiction, and I grew up being taught that addiction's a choice and that my mom was choosing to use drugs over being a mom. I ran away and I demanded, my dad tells me where my mom is. And he pulled over a few blocks from here at a playground and he said, "I'm sorry to tell you this, but your mom died last year." And that was around age 13 that I found that out. And it wasn't long after that I ended up in my first institution, which would become like a cycle throughout my adolescent years. And I was at one residential treatment facility when I was between age 15 and 16, and I just was tired of being there. So I stole a staff member's car, and that wound me up in the juvenile justice system. And I watched black and brown girl after black and brown girl get sent to boot camp, which basically is punishment. And then here I was, discharged of grand theft auto, and I was awaiting placement to get help. I was redeemable, whereas my peers of color, they were not treated as redeemable. I was able to go back to high school, graduate on time. And so I was sort of afforded the privilege of making a mistake and that not defining who I am in my entirety and not defining what the rest of my life will look like. And I think for many young people of color, that's simply not the case. So this is Fresh Start. This is the recovery house where I spent the first 9 months of my recovery living. This is where somebody called in a favor and got me into a bed. Since I walked in there, it was July 19th, 2005. I have not used since then. Had I looked differently, had I talked differently, would that person still have called in a favor and seen something in me? And I don't know, but I don't think so. So on Monday, May 14th, I graduated with my master's degree from the University of Pennsylvania. My family got to watch me deliver a commencement speech at this Ivy League university. Whereas, before, I remember they attended my recovery house graduation, which was a big deal in itself at the time, but certainly not something I or they ever would have imagined. My truth, which is that I am not where I am today solely as a result of hard work and determination and picking myself up by the bootstraps. I would not be where I am today had I not had a different outcome in the juvenile justice system.